So how do you feel this morning?
Very well. Shaky legs.
Yeah.
No? What happened?
It was too much.
What?
You.
Oh.
Yeah, you. Don't feel my body because I'm tired.
Tired?
Yes. Not tired from sleeping, tired from
From the exercise?
exhaustion.
Yeah. So tomorrow onwards you will be fine. Only today. So today was the peak of the lesson. So I took you to peak. Now tomorrow onwards down. So making soft.
No, you can go one step higher.
I don't believe it.
And we try to follow.
She says she is dying.
I don't believe
And I said it was wonderful, the class tomorrow.
it was
No, for me also
this
it was
morning.
a beautiful class. Yes, if you are not in practice, it may pain a little, but as the continue practice, body will get used to it. So it's a matter of time. Yeah. So don't worry. Otherwise, Gustavo is here. He can give you massage. Today is last day. Next time we are going to have a retreat, yoga and massage. And Gustavo. Thai massage, Yatsu, Swedish massage, Ayurveda.
Knock. No.
Yes.
Massage.
Okay.
That will be nice. I think you will all love it. One morning yoga and evening massage. That's it. And we also learn how to help each other. Yeah? So, shall we proceed?
yes.
Yeah. So, we have yesterday discussed about Karma Kanda, which is the chapter of karma action. So action requires connectivity between the doer and the result. But doer has only freedom to take an action. But this doer has no freedom with reference to the result. So the results are in the hands of, you can say Devam, God, or you can say in the hand of existence, or you can say the laws of the universe. So laws of universe in the sense when you throw a ball into the sky, so throwing ball on your part is an action, and that action has happened because you have put the energy, the force, which takes the ball up against the force of the gravitation. But when your force ends, when your energy ends, then the gravitation force pulls the ball down back. So with reference to our day-to-day actions, and actions may be conscious or action may be unconscious. So it doesn't matter whether you are conscious or unconscious, results are bound to come. So if you unconsciously you put your finger into the plug which has electricity, so you cannot excuse that, oh, I am sorry, I was unconscious, so please don't give shock. It has got nothing to do with. It will give you a shock. So which means the laws of the universe, how they work. If you say, okay, I believe in Ganesha, so let me touch the finger into the plug, and it should not give me current or shock because I am worshipping every day. Lord Ganesha will be standing by the side and laughing. He. Because he will say, I cannot do anything. I have already equipped you with your intellect, and with your intellect you have to determine, and you should know that this electric plug has a current, and when you touch it, it's going to give a result. So sometimes people become blind with reference to certain fact of the life, and they think that if I believe in Buddha, or Shiva, or whosoever, then laws will not work against me. No, it is not like that. It's just a wrong belief. Certain beliefs we need in our life, and certain beliefs we have to drop if it is completely stupid. So for that we are given with the intellect, analytical faculty of our brain, which distinguishes, which separates between the dark and the night, which separate from the birth and the death, the darkness and the light, the morning and the evening, pit or the hills. So we have this understanding what is pit and what is hill. Pits and hill, they are two different extremes of the same existence. So with this understanding we have to use our intellect, the discriminative faculty in our day-to-day life. So we need both. We need a belief also. We need a trust. So without trust also life cannot go on. So if you have no trust that you are going to sleep tonight and you are not sure whether you will wake up or not, so this will not allow you to sleep, right? Because we think we sleep, maybe we never come back, because then things are not under your control. And that's what happened to many people. When they want to control everything in the life, that's we call it control freaks. But when you are going to sleep, you have no control. You have to let go, you have to lose yourself, you have to lose your senses, you have to leave your body, you have to leave your mind. And that creates a fear. Fear that I may not wake up. Or maybe I wake up, but not with the same person. Maybe something else.
Mit einem Gecko.
Yeah. So when you wake up in the morning, so what happened? First thing, when you wake up, it is very interesting. You have to analyze yourself. So you want to just try to analyze from tomorrow or today onwards also. When you wake up, you are not sure who you are. You are the same person as a Gustavo or as a Akhilesh. So you make sure that you are same person. We go to the mirror first thing. We go to the mirror. We look in the mirror, but still we are not sure it's the same person who was yesterday. There is a doubt because he is grumpy a little bit. The skin is still not soft and smooth, and you don't like that person. Then you make it up. That is called makeup. So you make it up, you make a lot of denting, painting. Then you start liking this person who is standing right in front of the mirror. Now you are ready for your day. Right? So what I am trying to say is that we are not sure. So when you see the same person who you have been seeing last 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, then you want to say that it is the same person. And just imagine suddenly it happened. One of my friend, he had a mosque. I was living alone in a top building in a yoga shala where I used to cook also and I have a room also. So I was cooking and then he had put a very strange mask in his face and he knocked the door. And I don't know what kind of this face I never seen in my life. He knocked the door, I opened the door and I scream and I bang the door and close the door and still screaming. Then he said, Akhilesh, it is me. I said,
Also echt.
oh my God. So then that you cannot imagine suddenly somebody knocks your door and very furious face and oh my God, you scream, you jump, you follow your life. So still I remember that fellow. I cannot forget. He became very good friend of me. Not with his real face, but with his unreal face. So that's how our brain functions. When we have fear and when we have untrust, and that's how our life becomes shaky. So that's why when I ask you to keep your leg up and let them shake, so what I'm trying is to do that all your shaking inside to release through your shaking of the feet. But you think it is because your legs are tired. It's not. It's all your shaking inside of your fear. Fear can be 100 kind of fear. You may be living with your partner, but still you are insecure constantly. You keep nagging and keep watching his Facebook and WhatsApp that if he or she is not having something else, you are so insecure constantly. So there is a deep down, there is a lack of trust. So that untrust continues to hunting you, never gives you a peace of mind. You are far away, then still you are not secure, you're making 2-time calls. And then after calling, you try to listen what is the sound of the voice, if it is shaky, if it is the same rhythm. And then you start making if there is little shakiness in the voice and there is no emotions, then you start thinking, oh my God, why I left my home. I should have stayed. So this all has shaken our ground in our life. So we are living in a situation where we want to make our life secure, but deep down there is everything constantly shaking, and this shaking gives the shakiness of your mind and heart and soul. So that's where very important to have a trust into the unknown, that force which has given you this body, mind and senses, which has been taking care of you till now and thinking that it will continue taking care of you. Like as you were born, your mother fed you. So the milk came your mother's chest